Gemini, welcome to your June reading. There is this uplifted sense of freedom associated with the zodiac sign of Gemini. But there is a challenge coming in for those of you who feel this way. And if you're not, let's take a look at what's going on for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Gemini, wherever Gemini is heavy in your placement and you are looking in that direction. So happy birthday to each and every one of you. I want to make sure that we start this off on the right note for you, because what I'm picking up on is this sense of heaviness is starting to lift a little bit, almost like if you were to have a box with a lid and the lid is lifted just enough that when the wind comes, it kind of picks it up and moves it over all by itself, right? The wind is blowing it away. And that's what I feel. There's this energetic shift going on. Now, it may be the energy shifts that I've been talking about. All of the planets are changing, everything is moving around. But one thing I do see is the new moon is actually affecting the zodiac sign of Gemini in a very, very big way. So if you have done your shadow work, you've gone in there, you've duked it out with all of the negative side of you, the negative side of people and experiences, and actually took care of that, resolved it, you're going to feel so light and heavy, so light from the heaviness that you've been dealing with. Now, for those of you who are new in the journey, I am hearing that it is time for you to really understand how to connect to your guides, how to connect to your inner divine connection is a direct connection within. Everything that we create is through the mind, and that's what we're going to be moving into on this channel. Zodiac signs I will do once a month, maybe twice or periodically through the month, but we're really going to hone in on the collective energy for you guys to help you move with that wind that I see, that little breeze lifting the box up, lifting the heaviness. And the wonderful thing about this is all of the abundance starts coming in at this point. You're one of the zodiac signs that is typically going to have a really good season right now because of the energy shifts. Everything is changing and it's up to us to take action. And I feel a lot of you are going to actually do the things you need to do, especially for those who have come from hard, okay, they're saying hard backgrounds is what I hear. Hard backgrounds, hard times. Because again, fighting the shadows means that you probably found yourself in a place of being, did you just see the orb? We're not alone right now. We have guidance. I called in for support. There is this shift, and it gave me chills. This is a beautiful, positive being with us. Say hello. Um, Gemini, and they always come in for Gemini, by the way. Almost all my videos for Gemini, you'll see orbs going through it. There is this uplifted feeling, almost like you learn to pick yourself up, as if you become the puppet master of your life. Now, if you understand the concepts of narcissistic abuse and all of the things associated with it, unhealthy relationships, manipulation, this is what we fight against. And that's part of the shadows, the hidden aspects of us that can start from childhood. And sometimes it can go even back into past lives. So with Gemini, I feel this uplifted disconnection. It's almost like it gets ooey and gooey until it breaks. And that's what you're doing. You're breaking the trauma, you're breaking the cycle, you're breaking the old patterns and allowing this new energy, this new vibration to come in. And it is going to be amazing for those of you who do it. Obviously, this is a general reading and not everybody is on the same page. Not everybody is in the same level of your journey. Whether you are starting out right now, you're going to be looking at the shadows. There's not by chance that orb showed up, because some of you are seeing the supernatural as it merges into the human earthly effects. You're hearing the voices, you're feeling the connections. You may feel people around you and go, whoa, even getting the chills, okay? I'm sure that is a message for a lot of you. You might even be feeling the chills, hair raising on your arm. Because when we go through this journey, we start seeing it isn't what we thought. Life is not what we thought. We really have this spiritual element inside of us, mind, body, and spirit. where the inner chakras, the inner energy, and the power of the mind hold more power over the physical body. And that's what I feel a lot of you are learning. Now, it has everything to do with your foundation. Just this very, free falling for some of you, free falling. Listen to the song and get excited. You know that song, I think it's by Bon Jovi, right? Who doesn't know that song? So if you are new here, I see it, hear it, feel it, know it. I tap into my divine guidance to bring messages that are meant for each zodiac sign. It may be one message, it may be one vision that I have that, although it isn't identical to yours, the ambiance of the message is there for you. So, you guys, this is, and I use the cards because you guys like them. You love the cards. So there is in your foundation. Now, when we look at foundation in the month of June, foundation is your money, your resources, your home, your car, everything that makes you feel secure here on the earthly plane. That's your foundation. That includes relationships, families, but most of all, your inner connection. So it covers a lot. And the opposing energy is the sense of knowing that you are worth it, that you have value, and your value is an attribute to the world around you, to the people around you. Even if you're alone, you have something you are giving to humanity. It isn't just your immediate people, it's everyone. And Gemini is just kind of blowing up. Now, there are some Geminis that are not going to want to step into that. I get it, I do, and it's scary. That's part of your shadow work. You have to overcome the whole journey, because as you go forward, you realize that the Ascending Soul's Journey, which is the name of my channel, this is about you growing into your authentic self, no longer following social norms, no longer following the things that used to repress you, no longer saying, I don't want to be around that person because this group won't like me. And it's a decision. It's a conscious choice whether or not you want to do this, but it has everything to do with your foundation. The more authentic we are, the stronger our foundation is built. And even through the separation of family and friends, you become in this oneness within, and that's when you really connect to the divine. So yes, we have orbs around us, we have energies around us, we have beautiful beings around us. And what I'm hearing is it's time for you to start using your knowledge, your wisdom. Some of you have past life memories. Past life memories is what I just heard. And that is what is going to help you pull yourself up from wherever you're at and go farther, rise taller, move into this new dimension, whether you want to say the 3D, 5D. Everybody has their own version of what's going on. It's your version. It's what you believe. That's what authenticity is about. If you don't believe, if you believe tarot is evil, then you shouldn't even be watching it, number one. But even more so is don't use it. That's your belief system, right? It's a piece of paper, but this piece of paper right here is saying the Knight of Wands, when it comes to your foundation, it's time to take action. Gemini, it is all about action. Everything this month is action. We're moving into the Aries season. This next 2 years is going to be filled with fire and passion. It's important to move forward in your passion, and it affects your foundation. It affects the house you live in. It affects the money that you invest and grow and earn, or the non-earned income as well. So there's a lot of maneuvers that I'm hearing when it takes to those who are teachers of art, teachers of art. Now, if you are new here, I welcome you. I look this way, over here. This is the past, this is the present, this is the future, and this hasn't even happened yet. It's coming from the ethers and through message. So when you see me looking, when you see me tilt my head, I'm listening on this side. So there's this beautiful energy of like a teacher who teaches art, and you are filled with just this beautiful energy of open heart, light energy. You're like a magnet and you pull people into your class. If you've been thinking about starting your own business and that industry particularly, now it can be anything, art is art, okay? This could be singing and dancing, it could be fine art, it could be writing, creative expressions, artistry, and you're teaching it, this is going to be a really big winner for a lot of you. It may even be teaching ceramics in your local where you live, like opening. I had a woman who did this. I loved it. Every Tuesday night, we'd all go over to her house after we put the kids to bed, and we would sit there and create ceramics. And then she had a machine and put it in there, and the Kindle. Wait, Kindle, is that what it's called? Let me know in the comments. But it was the greatest thing because it was a community that started to connect with each other. We had a commonality of creation of this particular projects that we were working on, but it was bonding, it was building new community. And that's where I see a lot of you are going to build new communities. And we will look at that when we look at friends and family in just a minute. When it comes to your health, I am hearing some of you may be dealing with some um, sneezing, wheezing, and hard time breathing. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. If you feel you need to go to the doctor, please do. But also, I'm being guided to say, look at the holistic remedies for this. Some of this is seasonal allergies, okay, depending on where you live, what time, what's going on in the nature around you. But I am hearing it's time to take a holistic approach on life in general. Now, that doesn't mean you aren't eating smart and, doing all of this, but you may need to dive deeper. For example, clove is something every one of us should have on hand, have extra cloves on hand. Antiseptic, antibacterial. Cloves are amazing when it comes to the body. Research it. Start looking for the things that you need to keep on hand on your shelves for home remedies that actually work. Apple cider vinegar. I never went without it, and I used it quite frequently with my children, and it's still a fact. But you must get the right apple cider vinegar that has all the icky stuff on the bottom. It has to do with the distilling of the properties within the apple, and we can talk about that in another video if you'd like to know. Now, when it comes to family and friends, I feel for some of you there's adversities coming in. That's what I'm hearing, adversities. I don't feel they're yet. I feel they're coming over the next 6 weeks. Now, we are in the karmic peak. So karma is happening everywhere between May 24th all the way through the end of September. Karma, 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 karma. Now, we're already seeing it play out in the outside world if you're paying attention. Be very unemotional, be detached from whatever you're watching out there so that you can just hear the message but move on. It doesn't do this to you. If you start doing that, shut it off. Okay, just shut it off. Don't look at it again because that's going to flip you right from that free falling, beautiful, flowing energy of Gemini that I'm talking about and keep you in a position of fear and stuck and maybe even pushing you right back into another cycle. Karma. What we put out is what we get back. What we do to others, we get done to us. The people who have hurt a lot of you, this isn't going to be for everybody. There are people who are purely beautiful and they have given their whole life, and fortunately for them, they've given to the right people. You may have come from a different past energy saying this lifetime you get to have this joyous energy because you learned your lesson the last lifetime. However, the majority of us are dealing with situations where we are pressured through peer pressure, through the family, through the reunions of family, the words of others, our own romantic partner, even our own children, adult or otherwise. There's just this energy of having to fight off this negativity. The karma is here at a peak. So, as I've always said for the past 8 years, and I said it way before I started this channel, Karma will play out in this lifetime, and we are actually seeing it. You're going to be hearing people having telepathic communication, speaking. I see a grandfather. One of you have been hearing your grandfather, maybe having dreams about your grandfather. Let us know if that's you. If you want me to go live, I'd be happy to go live for my zodiac signs. We'll do a collective topic, for example, dreams itself, or perhaps another aspect of spirituality. I haven't, because I don't have enough people who want to go live, and that's okay. I'm cool with it. I'm totally cool with it. I have a busy schedule. But this individual that I'm seeing is, you may have been a foster child. You may have felt like you didn't fit into the family, but this grandfather figure loved you. This person loved you. It may have been the last time you felt like you were truly loved was with this individual, a protector, a guide, actually a guide for some of you. And again, there's those chills, and that may very well be who's joining us. That orb, it was a white orb in the very beginning. You can go back and look. This figure is communicating with you because they want you to release and to feel that you know exactly what to do and when to do it. A beautiful energy. So the dreams, thank you, the dreams that are coming through may feel real. There is a difference between a regular dream and a spiritual reunion through the dream cycle. There's some powerful energies at play. You can hear somebody from your background trying to say, hey, look, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Because when it comes time to this karmic play out, if we ask for forgiveness to the person, don't just post it in here. I've had people saying, I forgive everyone. I'm sorry for everything I did. And I get that. I understand that. That's a good beginning. But you have to aim it at that particular person. If you do it in the comments, that's taking action. That is going to help you. All of these energies in this reading help move and shift your energy. But only use their initial or first name only. Do not put their full name. It will be pulled. I guarantee you it will. The analytics will pull it right out. There's another group of you that they're trying to, I see horses. There's a lot of horses, legs of horses running, running, running. There was an issue with this particular person, and I feel this person had a, for this group, it may be one, it may be more. Let us know if this is you. This is clear and specific for someone who is going to watch this video. The legs of the horse are beautiful. It's kind of like a whitish blondish color. A lighter color horse is what I'm seeing, but there are other legs around it. There's something about this person where I feel that they dominated you. They may have jumped in front of you and caused an injury, an accident, or took all the kudos away from you, pushing you down, putting them up. And that's what happens as we go forward. That person is going to get their karma. Okay, whoever this is, I look forward to seeing who it is. We'll try and put you on the top here on the comments. For another group of you, you have a literally physical opportunity coming in, or I see a family gathering. Now, I don't feel this is a celebration per se. It's not a specific birthday or anniversary. I feel this is just like a beautiful social gathering. There's arguments taking place in here, and you are part of the argument, okay? And you may want to step aside and let them argue. But if you really read through and move beyond, you're going to see that it has something to do with you. This is your chance to take action, to make that move and go forward. Let me pull a card on this. I do feel we have this Knight of Wands, which is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. We have the card of the Knight of Swords. This is communication going back and forth, representing Aries, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. And that's what I mean. It's going to have something to do with you, and you need to move gallantly and swiftly through this energy and block it. You need to block them. Some of you, this is them having a conversation and you're not even there. Literally, you're going to feel it. You're going to hear conversation. You're going to hear them calling your name and you're like, what the hell? And this is part of what's going on, because remember, if they can pin it all on you, they think that they've actually done a destiny swap and thrown it on you. That is a topic we'll be talking about. I'll be doing a video on that. Destiny swapping is happening like crazy. Whatever this is, if you see it in a dream, tell them no. If you hear them coming through in your head while you're washing the dishes and you can hear this voice or these people talking to you or see this image over and over, say no. Okay, I feel this is very negative, but this is where your intuition is going to need to guide you so that you understand whether you should say something, not say something. In this scenario of this vision that I'm seeing, the answer is no. But for some of you, it will vary whatever comes through. Intuition and micro expressions are needed more now than ever. And I wrote a book and I had it up for free for quite a while to help my clients as they built. It's still on Amazon. It's called Micro Vibes by L.A. Gonzalez. And you can check that out and start learning about your intuition. Or you can join my membership right here on YouTube. Just click join and you'll see the membership. That's all you do. It's right there. Just look in the description box on here. You'll see it. There is a beautiful new community that I see for some of you coming around. This new community is because of this free falling, free forming, moving away from the old and really bringing in the new energy. It's very vibrant. It's very good. Again, kind of going back to the description I made earlier of the ceramics, the people that I was involved with, there was a beautiful harmony. Now, does that mean they're my BFFs, all of them? No. But there was a beautiful community of like-minded people where you got to grow, express, and feel safe in what you're sharing and what you're doing. That's what I see coming in for a lot of you. It will take the place of all the family members that are left behind, the people you do not have in your life anymore, whether they chose to let you go, you chose, or the divine came in and just separated you so that you could grow and find the right people. It is important as we go forward to be with the right people in the right situations, in the right circumstances. When it comes to romance, I feel very happy and uplifted for a lot of our Geminis. Any disputes that you and your partner have, there is an opportunity coming in where you can literally repair, fix it, communicate. Communication is coming in until Mercury goes retrograde, which will be in July. Now we're looking at the next 6 weeks in this video. It's not just the month of June. It's actually starting the end of May into the month of early January, 6 weeks, because of the karma. And we're going to want to look at specific messages, and I'll be posting those as we go forward too. There's this energy. You've got the Knight of Cups. This is emotional. You and your partner, there is definitely love there, but I feel that they're emotionally difference between the two of you. You see love differently than they do. They feel love differently than you do, or vice versa, okay? You guys may not have been on the same page, but the underlying root, the love is still there, okay? Not communicating well, but now communication is getting ready to turn in a positive direction for those of you in this situation, if you want it. Everything is about the mind. If you want it, you will create it. You will find a way to do it. Check out my YouTube membership. For another group of you, I feel the changes are not going to be very positive. And I don't see it as a large group. I feel that you're able to work through any differences. You guys argue. This particular group of people argue, you fight, you challenge each other, but it turns into this like a chaotic mess, okay, where it gets out of control. There's healing coming for that. All right, we have the Sun card, and it's like nothing else great is going to happen in this relationship that isn't already there. It lies underneath. This combative energy has a lot to do with the heaviness that I was talking about, the free falling. This heavy energy is lifting just enough where it's going to fly in and help. This is the arguing that's going on. There is healing that needs to be done, and some of you need to go see an actual counselor, whether that is a scientific counselor or a holistic, it doesn't matter. You need to sit with somebody who understands relationships and can help you work this out. It is workable. But the love is there. So the desire will be there. But the feeling of I give up, the feeling of not being victorious as you go forward is in this situation. Now, there's another group of you, you're going to get ready to meet the person that you've been wanting. Remember, karma works both ways. What you put out is what you get back. If you've been involved in relationships, Gemini, that did not play out very well, whether that be a soul relationship that you were triggered into your own journey or something different, a person where the children were born for the purpose, that's the purpose of the two of you to be, it goes really deep. This is the person that I feel a lot of you are going to be with for a very long time. A very slow moving energy, somebody who is dynamic, who is vibrant in their own right, somebody very authentic and genuine, somebody who can communicate with you on the same level. The Ace of Swords, this is beautiful new beginning with this person that is going to be real. It's going to be authentic, and that's what spirituality is about. Authentic, being the real you that gets buried through all of the social beliefs. And this person understands what this is, and it's all about you. They see in you as a mirror, and it may be a soul reflection, but they see themselves in you. You see yourself in them. But what reflects back is pure, it's real, and it's love, and it's good, and you're going to feel more excited about this individual than you have in a very long time. Don't give up hope, okay, Gemini? Those of you having a hard time, there is a change in the wind, most definitely. And those of you who are already doing well, you're going to go even further. Make sure you know who you are. Have a wonderful month. Much love.